Everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone has been doing well. I know I have been away for a really long time. Um, Not doing too much of anything, but I did get in my, I believe it's the last Anna Griffin box. Well, it's the last one for the year, but it might be my last one for sure. I mean, not for sure. I'm not sure if we have to re-sign up again or how that goes, or if it's an auto thing. But if she does have it and it's auto, I'm going to leave it because I feel that, this mystery box was a really good bargain, or as far as I'm concerned. And I still have everything, guys. I have my mystery box products just stacked up because I really have not been in my craft room, but I want to change that. I have kind of took a long break I felt like my priorities weren't right, and I wanted to spend more time with the Lord. I have been being more involved in the church and serving and stuff like that, getting more in my prayer. So I kind of took a step back from crafting for that. But um, I still love crafting and I still want to do it. And maybe now is the time to start slowly getting back into it. We're going to see. I know I want to create some baby shower cards. I'm going to be a great grandmother for the first time, and I want to create a Christ-inspired baby shower card for that. But today I want to share with you my December mystery box. So I'm going to remove this one. This one I think was November. Like I said, everything has still been piled up on my counters. I haven't put anything away. I really need to reorganize. I even bought the Create 10 and I didn't do anything. I didn't join the classes, the groups. I didn't even watch, you guys. That's how bad I am. I didn't even watch. All my boxes are intact the way I received them. And I didn't know in one of the calendars, there's one class there to make a calendar, and there was a misprint. And if it wasn't for my friend Carolyn, Tea Time and Dolls, hi sis, good morning, I wouldn't have even known. And she said she hadn't received hers, and but she did tell me that Anna Griffin had sent out a Christmas card. Did I see it? I'm really bad about my mail, guys, because I do everything online, right? Or I pay all my bills online, so I don't really go through my mail unless I'm really expecting something. And I went through the mail when she told me that, and they were like the two things that were on top of my pile of unopened mail. And first of all, here is the card that she sent for those, I believe, that joined the Create 10. And I actually have been an Anna Griffin fan now for a little bit, not for too long, but I have been, I have quite the collection now. Some of it thanks to you guys, and some of them thanks to my husband, but all of it as a thanks to my Lord and Savior, because all good things flow from his throne. And but this is the Christmas card that she sent. It's cute. And then on top of this was a little white envelope that she sends her dies in, and I actually received the correct print on the calendar, so I already have mine. If you haven't received yours, it's probably in your mail somewhere if you're like me. So that's the card. Now let me share the kit with you guys. One of the things, and I don't believe this was the best box. I was hoping it would have been the best box because it was the last one for the year. Some people did really get nice ones. Mine didn't have too much in it. One of the things it did have in it was this thank you card. And I believe it's a thank you card kit. And it comes with I believe the envelopes and the cards, but I haven't opened it, but I can see that the envelopes are in there. So that's one of the things. I don't know if they have anything printed on them. Let's open it. Let's see if there's anything printed. Like I said, I haven't even opened anything. Everything's still in packages. When I share it with you guys, I don't even open it. I don't even come back in my craft room to look at it. And that's normally not like me. but I felt that crafting was taking too much of my time. Oh, and that the first thing I did in the morning was come in my craft room, and 9 times out of 10, or at least 7 times out of 10, I would create something instead of, worshiping and praying. And I didn't like the way that made me feel. So, plus I had eye surgery and just different things going on. You know what happens when you get to be my age. But here are the thank you cards, and they're pretty. They're like a peach or a coral with gold foiling on them, and they're blank, so you can write whatever you want. So definitely this is something I need to start doing, because I don't ever include, even though I create cards, most of the time when I send Happy Mail or Christmas mail or whatever, I don't add a card, and I need to start doing that. So it does come with the envelopes. It comes with the envelopes, and it comes with the cards, and they're all the same print, I believe. Yeah, they're all the same print. Maybe the bottom one's a little different. Let's see. Nope, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're very, very pretty. They have gold foiling on them. So I'm going to try and start putting these to good use. And, these cards are a great thing to include when you bless somebody. My daughter Abby and I we're pretty big on blessing people, especially in the church that devote a lot of time to the Lord. And so we have the gift of giving. So that's what we do. And this is a great card, that simple card that we can just write sentiment, some kind of scripture or something on there, and include it with that gift. Right now we're working on Yeti cups for the leaders with the church logo and their names on them. So this is a great card to include with that. So it was the thank you cards. There was only one die in mine, and I'll share it with you in a minute. And it was one that I didn't have. One of the things that came in are these giant letters. I think these are good for people who do scrapbooking and stuff like that, or when you make a decor piece for your craft room. I haven't made a decor piece, no banners, no pennants, no nothing for my craft room, but this is great for that, and also for scrapbooking. And I might now, with it's going to be a boy, my great grandson, I will maybe do something as far as scrapbooking goes. And then it came with these tabs, and you fold these in half. So you add them to mini books or mini albums, or even titles to something, And also it's more in the scrapbook department as far as I'm concerned. And then you get these banners. These remind me of a circus or even a baby type of banners. And you get several. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10 of them in here, so you get a bunch. So that was in here, and these are normally things that I don't use, but maybe with the baby I just might. And then it came with this. I think these are like kind of like paper clips. I might use these. And then you get the brads. You get these decorative brads, and I believe they're all brads. But it's more like, reminds me of a circus. Yep, see, there's a tent. And I don't have her tent die. Maybe I should have bought it. But that's one of the things that was included. It's a 45 piece. And then it came with this Simply Encouragement card making kit. Now, I can see better after my eye surgery. But my eyesight is not perfect. But it is better. There was an improvement. But I still need glasses for some things. I was hoping that the Lord would restore my vision back to the way He created me. But, we are not promised forever. So, whatever God's will is, I'm good with that. He knows knows His perfect will is perfect for me. And then here's the inspiration sheet for these cards, for the card kit, and you do get flourishes. You get pink bows. I love pink. You get the dimensional squares. I love that. I can always use that. And then you get, these look like borders and panels. Maybe no. I think they're just panels. They look like borders, but no, they're panels. And then you get the cards, and they're all different. Let me take them out of here so you guys can see them. It comes with the envelopes as well. But you know, normally we as crafters, or me personally, I love dimension on my cards. And I don't do a flat card, so most of the time I can't use those, but those are great for creating pockets in mini albums and junk journals and stuff like that, so they're still usable. So here's one pattern. I don't think they have anything written. Yep, they do have sentiments in them. So this is pretty. It has a gold foil frame around it. Here is the next print. That's pretty. And then here is another one in a pink. Let's see. And it does say handmade by in the back. So if you have a stamp, you can stamp it. I actually, when I was creating dies, I do have some designs that I haven't even had made. And some of them were Christmas. But because I took a step back from crafting, I also didn't get my dies made. But when I was doing my dies, having them made, I did do my channel name and also my personal name into a die, although I had to end up with 20 of them, but I did have them made. So I can put handmade by Ida Martinez or handmade by Created to Create, because I have both of them. If you ever get an opportunity to get a die made with your channel name or your name, that would be great. And then here is another print. Here's another one. Maybe this one would be a little bit more masculine. And then I believe this, yep, that's the last print right there. So they're very pretty. And then you also get the flowers. I have a bunch of these. I had hosted a Griffinite swap. And Anna has come out with a lot of new dies. So maybe I'll think about doing another Griffinite swap. For those that joined me last time, I really appreciate it. And it was more about die cutting, and you know, we created a folio, and I still have all of them, guys, all the ones that you guys sent me. They're intact. They're in their own personal box, and I love to go in there and dig them out and look through them if I'm looking for a certain piece or a frame or something. That was really fun, and the ladies did an amazing job. You know, they used their good Anna Griffin paper, or they used real pretty paper, and it was an amazing swap. It wasn't very many of us. It was like 10 of us, maybe 12, but they did a great job. I loved everything you made, guys. So anyway, you get these flowers, and my friend Carolyn, she made a bunch of flowers, and she sent me extra. She always takes care of me. And then you get the sentiment. So you get the whole card kit. But I'm going to tell you what I love. I love the fact that it comes in this sturdy plastic box, that you can put everything back in there nice and neat, and everything's not scattered. And that's why when I hosted the Griffinite swap, I did a tutorial for the ladies to create like a expanding folder, or where we could store the die cuts, because it was just die cuts. And you know, we were like, some of them were frames, some of them were embellishments, some of them were words. So we just did different things, and I really loved everything that they did. So see, I can just put this back in there, close it up, and my stuff is put away. You know, and I can just, like a book. I like filing things in my shelves like a book, that I can see if I want to put a title here, I could definitely do that. And when it's in the bookcase, I can see what's in it by adding something to the spine. Oops. I gotta go back in there and fix it a little bit anyway. It's puffy. And then the last thing that came in mine was this flower die. That's the only die that was in mine, but I think some of the ladies that had got their December boxes had more than one die, and they had great dies as well. I didn't have this one, so I'm very happy with it. For me, it looks like a rose, but I don't think it's called a rose. It's called flower layer dies. And I think this is the only panel. Let me take it out. Yep, it's just the one panel. I was going to take it out for you, but it's just the one sheet of dies. But these are, for me, in my personal opinion, There's no company, and I mean none, that makes dies like Anna Griffin. The technology that they use to give you different levels of embossing is just amazing. If you ever get an opportunity, purchase one of her dies and try them. Because they're beautiful. The embossing detail when you use foil paper or matte foil paper is like, you can't compare it to anything that's out there, really. So she does an amazing job, and her dies are really thick, so the quality, you can feel the quality in her dies. So anyway, this is the one that I got, and I haven't played with it, but I am going to play with it. I'm hoping to get back in my craft room and start creating, and definitely I need to start putting things away because I have Anna Griffin stuff all over the floor because I did join her mystery box, and then I joined the Create 10. And on top of that, I joined the Create 10, and by mistake, they sent me 2 of them. And I did call them because I belong to the Lord, and we have to be honest. So they sent me a second Create 10 box that I did call for them to have it picked up, but they never picked it up. And I was doing my eye surgery and all of this stuff, so I was kind of busy. And I didn't want to leave the box outside. They normally tell you to leave it outside and they'll pick it up, but I didn't feel comfortable because that's a $500 box. So I'm going to have to call them again now that I'm done with all my medical stuff and things have calmed down after the holidays, and have them pick it up. Call them again to see if they'll pick it up. But I did call them and they just didn't pick it up. Anyway, guys, I hope that you visit me on my next video, and I thank all of you guys for, coming back, even though I haven't been doing any videos. And there's a long time in between. You guys still come back and comment and everything. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a great day, and God bless. Bye.